G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Well, today I've decided to drag this old 5 horsepower Buzacott engine in the shed and give it a bit of much deserved attention. As you can see, the local termites have been having a feast on the timber that was underneath it. Not much good to me like that. I've got a local engine rally coming up in a couple of weeks' time, so I thought that was a good excuse to get this up on some wheels and get it mobile so we can show it off. The engine is a running engine. I had it running a few years ago now, it ran quite well, but just could never take it anywhere because it never had any wheels under it, so that's what we're going to do today. Got a couple of nice bits of old Aussie hardwood there. I can dress that up and make the main frame out of that, and I've managed to put a set of 4 wheels together. They should be quite nice, I think. Anyway, I'll get stuck into it and see how we go. These old wheels that I've decided to use on this engine transport, they're fairly common kind of engine you find around here. They're used in a wide variety of different farm implements. The main problem with them is they're usually very worn out. They have a tapered axle and run on a matching tapered hub. Like I said, they're usually very worn out. This set happens to be quite good and not a lot of wear on them. But what I normally do with these is I take the hubs out of the centre like I have here and put them in the lathe and shorten them up a bit to get rid of that threaded end off it, to shorten them, and bore the centre out to a parallel bore, and then mount them on just a parallel axle. Makes them a lot better, so they're not so wobbly. So anyway, I'll pull the rest of them apart and put them in the lathe and true them up, and then we'll have a good set of wheels. Okay, I've done a bit of work off camera and made up a axle here for the rear wheels and a bit of a turntable assembly. Drilled a few holes in the timber and it's all ready to mount now, so I'll bolt that together and see how it all fits, and then should be ready to mount the engine then. Alright, that seemed to go alright. Everything lined up as it should have, and nothing went wrong there. That seemed to be good. I'm quite happy with the way that turned out. All we've got to do now is give it a quick check over, put some oil and fuel in it, and we're about to give it a run. You wonder what those clamps are there. That's the wood had a bit of a small split, and I've just got some woodwork and glue on there, and hopefully that'll fix that split up. Yeah, quite happy with the way that's turned out. Righto, we've been around with the oil can and given everything a bit of an oil up and tightened up all the grease caps, and I've put a bit of fuel in it. We'll just give it a prime up now and see if she'll start. I haven't had this engine going for at least 5 years, probably closer to 8 years I'd imagine, but anyway, there shouldn't be too much wrong. We'll give it a try. There you go, that's unbelievable. Wasn't expecting it to start that easy. Running beautiful. Well, there we go. Like I said, I'm very happy with that. Looking forward to taking that to an engine rally in a couple of weeks' time. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.